Good morning, students. I hope your Tuesday morning is going well. Well, here we are. We are in the final week of exploring the New Testament together. So this is week 8. And this week, primarily for your assignments, went live yesterday morning. You're going to be studying the book of Revelation. So all of your assignments this week, and this week is going to be the same as previous weeks in regards to what you're going to be submitting. So there's not going to be a final exam. I know some of you have already turned in some of your assignments for the week, but you're just going to be having a unit quiz, your discussion, your reflection, and your accomplishment papers. So 4 assignments due this week, and all 4 of those are going to be coming from the book of Revelation, or focusing around that. There'll be some of the questions, especially for your quiz, we'll be looking at some of the articles that you're going to be reading from the ESV. So let me just go over that with you real quickly. So you're going to be reading 2 different articles out of the ESV, one on the introduction to the book of Revelation, and then an article called Last Things. So that's where your quiz questions will be coming from, plus your assigned reading throughout the book of Revelations for this week. Of course, you're going to see then, as I mentioned, all of your assigned scripture reading is going to be coming from the book of Revelation. And as I've mentioned in past videos, reading through the footnotes will be very helpful for you to be able to understand more of the context of the verse, and then also with the passage that you're reading. So that's where all of the focus of your assignments are going to be coming from this week. And again, if you have questions at all about your assignments, please do reach out to me with those questions. Now, also there is a supplemental handout that is available for you on how to understand the book of Revelation. And then there is a video lecture as well that kind of gives you just an overall summary of the book of Revelation. So that's your assigned resources for this week, and then also supplemental resources that are available for you. And as I mentioned earlier, all of your assignments this week are going to be coming from the book of Revelation. So for your discussion this week, you're going to be looking at the 7 letters that Jesus gave to the 7 churches, and you're going to be kind of picking one of those and writing about one of those churches, and kind of comparing those to the modern church today. And then with your reflection for this week, you're going to be studying on what's the purpose of the book of Revelation. So you're, reflecting on that specific question, and then how does the content of the book of Revelation affect how you live today. So that is going to be your reflection for this week, and then your accomplishment paper is going to be focusing on the millennial reign of Jesus Christ, and kind of looking at those 3 predominant views out there today on the second coming of Jesus. And so that's going to be where your assignments are going to be coming from this week. And again, if you have questions at all about your assignments, please do reach out to me with those questions. I'm in the process of grading the past week's assignments, and so working on those, getting those returned to you with feedback. Last thing I wanted to mention is, and I made reference to this last week, and I did yesterday when I put out the initial course announcement, is that this is a short week. And so most of you know that the bi-term ends on Friday. And so all of your assignments have to be submitted to me by Thursday. So the bi-term ends on Friday, but all assignments had to be submitted by Thursday evening. That is December the 14th by 11:59. So all of your week 8 assignments had to be submitted by then. Late assignments will not be accepted unless there's some type of a medical emergency or family emergency, or if there's some other type of circumstances that comes up that's going to make it impossible for you to be able to get your assignments submitted to me. If that's the case, and you already know that, then you need to reach out to me beforehand, explain specifically what the issue is, why you're not going to be able to get your assignments submitted to me on time. And if that's the case, and that's reasonable, then we will work on a time frame for you to be able to get those submitted to me. So just wanted to make reference to that. I know sometimes we're just with schedule and due dates, you get kind of accustomed to when your due dates are due. So most of the time you think my discussion's due Friday evening, the rest of my assignments are due Sunday night. This week, where it's being a short term and the bi-term ends on Friday, all of those assignments are due earlier this week. So Thursday evening, December 14th, 11:59, all of your assignments need to be submitted to me. And again, if you have questions at all, please reach out to me with that. Let me just say first, it's been a real joy to be able to work with each of you throughout this bi-term. And my desire and hope as an instructor, as a teacher, that you've enjoyed what you've been learning throughout the New Testament, and that basically once this course stops, my desire is that you would continue to explore the New Testament. You would continue to dive deeper into the Bible and to learn more about Jesus and what Jesus' purpose is for your life. And but yeah, it's been a real joy to be able to teach each one of you. And again, even if you have questions after this class ends, if you have other Bible questions or anything else, other ways I can assist you, please reach out to me with those questions. I'd love to be able to work with you and answer those for you. Have a great rest of your day and great rest of your week. I know a lot of you probably have other classes that you're taking as well, and you've got other assignments to do. So pray each one of you is able to get everything else done. And if I need to get another communication to you, I will either post another video or I will use the Course Message Center to get a message to you. With that, have a great rest of your day. Look forward to talking to each of you again soon.